Hey guys, and welcome back to Twerton Park, the stadium of Bath City, with me, NG Paradox. And just like the chairman who loves the club, I'm learning to love the club too, even if the players so annoy me and make me angry so many times. But we love them as well, of course we do. Now, we're into December month. This means we're almost halfway through the seasons. If we have a quick look at the competitions, we've played 19 games so far. There's 22 teams, so 21 games is halfway through the season, just 2 more to go. Let's have a quick look at how we're doing. At the moment we are in 8th position with 28 points. At the beginning of the season the expectations were to get top half position. So at the moment we are succeeding. At the moment it has been a successful season so far, but we must be careful. We can see here in 12th position with 26 points, only 2 points behind us. That is the bottom half of the table. So we are not secure at all. This could completely turn around. Our whole season could just go from being good to absolutely terrible. Then again though, I think for a club like ours, I'm basically building it from the ground up. It would be nice just to get through this season and then build our own team for the next season, see where we can go from there. That would be quite nice, kind of build it up for the future. Obviously, it would be nice to try and get into the playoffs. We are only 4 points away. But it maybe wouldn't be terrible if we didn't. I'm not sure if this team is ready to get promoted. So even if we did get in and we did somehow get promoted, I'm not sure if it's really the time for our team to get promoted anyway. It might be good to stay one more time down here. Allow me to be able to pick from the different free agents that are around. There's a lot more usually in the second season to choose from. So that could be very good for us. But we are only 4 points away. What I would like, though, is for our team to stay competitive until the end of the season. I would hate it if we kind of drifted away from being close to the playoff numbers, because that means that we have nothing to... It feels like then we have nothing to play for. There's another hope, that dream, that miracle chance that maybe you could get something more. It's always nice to have that. It gives you something to kind of play for. If you get to the end of the season, you kind of got what you want, and you can't really go up or down because of the numbers. It can feel a bit like a dead rubber. So I'm hoping at least we can stay competitive for that kind of feeling of hope. But yeah, other than that, it's been okay so far. But it's still been, like I said, a frustrating season so far. The numbers of the players have been the same as they've been for most of the season. Shaq, he can play really well. He's regarded probably as one of our best players, or the best player possibly. But I just feel like a lot of the time, he's just non-existent in many games. We'll go over the fixtures over the last month. Last time we were here, we played against Concord. As you guys probably remember, I was not a happy bunny. I was not a happy chap. We lost. Very bad game for us. We should have done more with that game. That could have been a great opportunity after coming from the absolute, draw, win, win. Could have been really good for us to kind of get some momentum. We've been really difficult getting some momentum. After that game, though, we came up against Maidenhead. Now, we did play Maidenhead in the FA Cup before, and they absolutely humiliated us 4-0. It was kind of the low light of my career as Bass manager so far. the low point of my career as a manager so far. But we managed to get some revenge. We beat them 2-0. Very good game for us. They were higher up in the league. They'd beaten us before. Really nice to get that revenge there. And mediocrity scored 2 goals. What do I do with this man? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with him. To me, he doesn't look that good, personally. I don't like where his stats are good and where they're bad. I've talked about this before. But every time I give up in that game, I was thinking to myself, okay, this is his last chance. After this, no more. He'll just be on the bench from now on. We'll give Fleetwood the starting position. But then he goes and scored 2 goals and he brings my hope back. Why, mediocrity? Every time he does that. Drives me crazy. But you're probably thinking as well that obviously we've had problems with strikers in the team. You're probably thinking, why has Paradox not brought in any other strikers during the transfer time to bring some in? The reason that has been is because, number one, our scouting network is not very good. We don't have much information on players, so it's very hard to look at players. We have to scout them out for a long period of time to get the right information. Number two is I did find a couple of players in the first couple of months, same as defenders as well. But the problem with us is we have not a good reputation. A lot of other clubs have a much higher reputation than we do, and so they went to those other clubs. Very sad situation, but that's what you've got to deal with. We've got to deal with what we've got. That's why it's fun to start at the bottom. So it was very difficult trying to bring people in. That's why I had to bring in some defenders that were, shall we say, just backup. Just emergency backup players, really. The next game we played against was Chelmsford. We lost 3-0. This was a bad game. We got 20 shots, but only 7 on target. They got 8 on target for 14 shots, and they scored 3 goals. Chris Dixon there, even scoring a hat-trick. You damn you, Dixon. 31 years old. He's got 2 appearances for Ghana. He's got good agility. Let's have a quick look. So he used to play for Charlton. He went to Cyprus. He went to China. 2013. Was that before going to China was cool? I remember a lot of players started going to China because of all the money. Was that before that started? Huh, I'm not sure. Then he... Oh, look at that. Free. Basically, he's been traveling through different teams quite a lot. 16 goals and 14 points. That's really good. He's on fire for Chelmsford. I wish we had a player like him. That would be so nice. The game after that, though, the last game of that month was against Hemel Hempstead in the FA Trophy. We won 2-1. That's a good game for us. You know, staying in the cup competitions and winning them allows us to get a bit more money in, which obviously increases our finances, is useful, especially if we want to try and get promotion in the future. Having some good finances behind us will make it easy if we ever get promoted. Right now, we don't have great finances. The two players that score were Andy Watkins and Stuart Fleetwood. So Fleetwood scoring the winning goal, again making it difficult for me to choose which striker should start. I lost hope in him. Then he scores a goal. Andy Watkins, though, really liking this guy. I've talked about him a couple of times. Really liking him. I don't know what it is. When he plays on the wing, whenever he gets the ball in a highlight, I always feel like something's going to happen. It always feels like there's going to be probably a goal or a really close chance thanks to him. So either he'll make it, he'll score it, or maybe he'll just be part of it. Maybe he'll pass to someone, they'll pass to someone, they'll pass to someone, and then they'll score. I don't know what it is whenever he touches the ball. So I don't know. Whenever I see him with the ball, I'm always very happy. Liking this player. Probably my favourite player on the team at the moment. So that was a good game for us. That was all for last month. There wasn't many games last month. For today's match, though, the first game of December, we're playing against Welling United. They're 18th in the league, so they're not having a good season. And they were predicted to come 6th. So they're having a terrible season. Terrible season indeed. Predicted to come 6th. So that means we should not underestimate them. We cannot take them lightly. They obviously have some good players to be predicted to come 6th. Like I said, the difference between like small teams and big teams in this type of league is normally quite small, but it still means they play with some good players. So let's have a quick look. Key player is Leacock. Now, see, this is normally what I can see for most players is like hardly anything, just because, you know, our information gathering is not great for the club. But you see they're headed in 14-20. Determination's pretty good. What's your history, sir? Fulham. Derby. Ooh. This guy maybe had a lot of potential when he was young. And he went to League One, and then he went to National League South. That's a big drop. Don't know what happened here, though. But okay, so we're going to play against Welling United. I'm hoping, because they're low in the league, maybe this could be a good opportunity for us to try and pick up some momentum. Won the last game, but we lost the last league game. So it would be nice to get the win here, kind of bring us back up. The formation looks a little bit different, and that's because a little bit ago, Diallo got injured, our attacking midfielder. He's out for 1 more week. So in the last match, I had to play like this, bringing on Sarpong as a defensive midfielder, because we don't really have any other attacking midfielders. I actually kind of like this. I trust Murphy, Artus, and Sarpong. I like these 3. And Diallo, I don't know what it is about him. I feel like as the season's gone on, he's gotten worse. Apparently he was born in Moscow, I think. But yeah, as the season's gone on, I just feel like he's gotten worse. You can see he's got a couple of down trends there. And I actually think he's stifling creativity up front. His numbers aren't terrible there for his average rating, but I actually think he's stifling creativity up front. I think a lot of the time it's actually he's creating problems there. So I'm going to see if the next couple of games these guys can play well. We're going to keep it like this. Diallo have to go on the bench, I guess. But obviously this does mean a bit more defensive formation. As we know, we've not been great with attack, so it might not be good for us. So I have to see how things go. Normally I might want to go more attacking them because, you know, we do have more defensive formation and we want to help the attackers. But I think I'll keep it standard for now just because Welling were... I don't want to underestimate them, and we are away from home. Makuti's starting up front ahead of Fleetwood because I feel like over the last 5 matches he's been playing a bit better. Corey Harvey is in goal right now. He's played about 3 games in the league so far. 3 games, 5 goals conceded, and 1 clean sheet. Going to give him a couple or maybe 3 more games. Then we can compare him to Max O'Leary to see which goalkeeper I think should be number 1. But let's jump in. Welling United with their Pegasus as their symbol. There's no horn on there, so it's definitely not a unicorn. Unicorns, I think, have horns. Pegasus have just wings. I think it's that way around. It'd just be my luck to be the other way around, but yeah, I'm pretty certain that's what it is. They're playing the same formation as us. Huh. Maybe I should go more. Maybe I should go attacking then. It'd be hard to break through them. Let's encourage them anyway. Come on, lads, show me what you can do. Delighted up there. You know what? I think I'm going to go attacking. I wasn't... Is that a risk? You know what? Let's just try it. I'm going to start the game attacking. Let's jump out the gates. Let's show them what we've got. Let's show them how to properly take a bath. I bet all the people in Bath City are probably at home thinking, is there a Bath game on today? I don't know. I didn't even know we had a football team. Probably a lot of people in Bath are thinking, okay, this is not looking great. They're getting a lot of possession. They're getting the attacks. Okay, let's go counter. I maybe was a bit... Maybe I should have given a bit more time. Maybe I was a bit too much. Oh, Hunter. Shaq has been injured. We'll leave him on until halftime. We're getting no shots at all. They're completely dominating us. Maybe I made the wrong decision there. The last... I was going to go standard, and last minute I changed it. That was a bad decision. But nothing's happened. No highlights at all. They've had no shots on target. Passionate. We can still win this match with a win. Everyone's quite happy with that. They've had no shots on target either, though. But we've had absolutely no shots. Hunter now, the ball, he's injured, but he's managed to run down. Ooh, a foul there. Hunter looks pretty bad. That's not good. Oh, hey, Hunter's just on the sidelines. That does mean we're now 1 man down for a little bit. Okay, I think we're going to have to bring him off. A damaged heel, yeah. Quick sub. Let's bring on Hutchinson. Don't trust Hutchinson that much, but we have to take off Hunter. And Hunter's not really done... Apart from that, that was the first thing Hunter's really done. Murphy with a corner? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Just need 1 goal. Crawford now for the opponents. Welling. Whew. You normally when a player runs a long way, he's not going to do a good shot. That's something I found a lot in this FM. It's very hard to get a goal like that. No shots still. Okay, we have to go on attack. We have to try and get a shot now. This is getting ridiculous. 58th minute. Okay, Murphy crosses in. Oh my! It was a foul. Sean Francis just fouled our player. We've had no shots on target. Can we get the goal? Who's taking the penalty? It's not. It's Hemmings. What? No, I'm sure I went for the penalty takers. Is Hemmings really the top one? I can't remember anymore. Oh, Hemmings scores! Yes, you. Oh, thank you, Hemmings. You might have just saved the match. Okay, let's. That was the first shot and only shot on target. Let's go counter. They're going to come attacking us. Let's try and get another goal to seal the deal. Yeah. Let's just keep an eye on our players, though. We want to make sure we bring on some fresh legs. Oops, I thought I clicked it there. George Rigg. Frankie Artis. He's not having a great game today. Deep line playmaker. Defenders are playing okay. We haven't really got any defensive midfielders right now. Makuti's basically done nothing. Let's bring on Fleetwood. Maybe he can just grab something. The defenders have played really well today, obviously. Welland not being able to score a goal. They've had 1 shot on target. Oh my... Okay, contain. Just contain. Contain. I really want to win this game. And Butter's again excited, apparently, my dog. I don't know if you could hear him. Come on. 30 seconds. You can do it, guys. This is your game. This is your game to lose. Rig down to Watkins. Watkins passes it back to Rig. Very boring game, actually. Really boring game. We just got that one penalty. Oh, don't you dare. Just 10 seconds. Thank you, Batten. Thank you. Kick it up. Fleetwood's chasing after him, putting pressure on him. And that should be the end of the game. There we have it. That was not a good victory, really, at the end of the day. It was not good at all. We only got 1-0 thanks to a penalty. I actually can't believe we won that. Wow. I feel kind of bad for Welling right there. That is not a game we should have won. 31 points, though, right now. 4 points away from into the bottom half. We're still 4 points away, though, from the playoffs, so that's not perfect, but oh well. We got the win there. Jack Batten playing a good game as well. Good game from our defenders there, I have to admit, for them. But there we go. Lucky Bath celebrate unlikely victory. Gonna have to agree with that. I can't really complain with that kind of account of the match. But yeah, let's have a look at the finances. You see there, we don't have much money at all. Key players still Max O'Leary. But yeah, pretty good game. Now, what am I talking about? That was a terrible game, but good result. Good result. Good to get another good win. Hopefully over the next month, we can kind of push on from that. Play some better games, play some better matches. Next up, we have Hampton and Richmond for the FA Trophy. Then we have Whitehawk, Hungerford, and we come back for Hungerford again. Apparently we're going to play Hungerford twice in 1 week. Not sure why, but okay. Should be interesting then. I hope you guys will join me for that. I'll see you then.